Hey y'all, Father Jim Haney from St. Paul's in the Plains in Lubbock and Texas Tech, Canterbury. Do you like green eggs and ham? Sam asks his friend. The friend keeps saying, I do not like them, Sam, I am. And at one level, yeah, I kind of agree. It seems kind of disgusting. I was always kind of grossed out by the pictures in the book. A big slab of green cartoon ham, a couple of green eggs to go with it. Blah! Green food is usually rotten food. Who wants to eat that? And yet Sam is dogged in trying to convince his friend, try them, and you may. Try them and you may, I say. And he tries to get him to eat them all kinds of places, with a fox in the box, all kinds of things. It's a fun story. But eventually the friend gives up and he does try it. And he says, hey, I like green eggs and ham. I like them, Sam, I am. The story is a wonderful story. I think it resonates with us because we know how children are. Children often think they don't like something, and you try. I know with our kids, we tried to get them to eat things, and they would go, bleh. Eventually their taste would change, maybe grow up a little bit, and wow, this is pretty good. Jimmy, not with food, but with roller coasters. Jimmy had a real aversion to roller coasters. Lisa would go on roller coasters as soon as she was tall enough to ride them. I mean, three for the kiddie roller coasters, 4 for the bigger roller coasters, 5. She would ride them with me, but Jimmy wouldn't have anything to do with it. And then when he was about 14 or 15, he tried it and loved it. And he said, why didn't you tell us? And Lisa and I said, we tried to. We tried to tell you how wonderful roller coasters were. Sam tries to tell his friend how wonderful green eggs and ham are. But it's not just kids. We adults often get stuck in our ways. We sometimes figure that we've got it figured out, and there's no reason to make any changes. And we get stuck in the rut. And sometimes that's probably a good thing. But at other times we might be missing out on something that we might enjoy or something that might be good. The things of God also follow a similar pattern. At times, God calls his people to do or try or be new things. And there's always resistance to that. And yet, if we are obedient to God, then if God is truly commanding something, we need to be open to it. There's a great scene in the book of Acts where the Jewish council is meeting to discuss the early church and how dangerous they are and what they should do to try to stop them. And the great Rabbi Gamaliel, who was one of Paul's teachers, he was a Jewish teacher. He never became a Christian. But he said to the Christians, let's just give it some time. If it's not from God, it's going to fall apart on its own. But if it is from God, we don't want to oppose it because we might find that we're opposing God. So just give it a chance sometimes. You might try the green eggs and ham, or you might just see what happens over time and see if things fall apart or if God may be calling us to do something new. And so with green eggs and ham, I wish you a very good day from me and from Sam I Am. God bless.